Video for my 2017 Sduro 6.0 Allmtn Haibike versus my 2015 Xduro Allmtn Pro Haibike. And I've had the Xduro for about a year and a half now. I've gone through one set of tires. I did initially change the stock 2.2 tires over to a 3.0, and then you'll notice on the front it still has the small wheels. And some people say, well, you're going to roll the tire, and I'm telling you, I go through some heavy duty stuff and I never roll the tire. I'm running tubeless. Crank Brother wheels are awesome. In the back, I've gone to a 2.4 Trail King on the 2017 Sduro 6.0. Comes standard with 3.0 tires, front and rear. And I love these tires. They're great for downhill, great for fast turns. Initially, I wanted to buy an Sduro, but all I could find was the Xduro, the Bosch. And I love the Bosch, but you have to spin the pedals a lot more. On a normal trail, I will probably do double the revolutions with the Bosch as opposed to the Yamaha. And when you hit a big hill on the Bosch, typically you pop it up to turbo mode and downshift two gears, and it will just kind of shoot you up that hill, which is kind of cool. When I first bought the Yamaha, the first time I took it out on the big trails, I noticed that the first 5 miles I really didn't like it. The main thing is with the Yamahas, you're not shifting as much. You're pretty much staying in standard mode on your shifter or on your mode. And I stay between 15 and probably 20th gear. So when you're needing power with the Yamaha and you hit a major hill, I may downshift one gear, and then if you find yourself slowing down, if you just stand up, typically it will just, cruise you straight up the hill. I find myself going faster on the Yamaha. I like the Fox suspension on the 2015, and I was really leery about the Rock shock and then also the Yari front fork. But the more and more I use it, I like the plushness of the Rock shock. I was going to, or I actually ordered initially the 6.5, which had the Magura forks, and I was a little leery based on some stuff that I read with the upside down forks. So that's why I opted to go back to the 6.0. I bought that bike from Crazy Lenny's. Now, if Magura wants to send me the fork and the front wheel, I'll test ride it for him and send it back to him. But until then, I'm sticking with the conventional forks. I know on my dirt bikes, I have upside down forks, but those have been perfected in time. These are both great bikes. I did let two young boys, 14 and 15, ride both bikes, and initially they both loved the Bosch, and they praised it up and down, probably for the first 15-20 minutes, and then they kept switching off. And by the time they finished riding both of them, and these guys are desert racers for dirt bikes, and by the time they finished riding them both, I said, okay, which one do you like the most, the Bosch or the Yamaha? And I was surprised to hear them both switch from the Bosch to saying they like the Yamaha a lot more. So just to give you an idea, when you're pedaling out on the trails, you'll notice that the Yamaha takes less revolutions. And I have bad knees. That's primarily why I bought the e-bikes. And with the Bosch, I find myself working my knees a lot faster, and that wears into them more than with the Yamaha. So I hope this helps you make a decision on what bike you'd like to have. There's certain things I like better on the Bosch, like the controller is so much bigger, but you find yourself shifting more on the different modes, from Eco all the way up to Turbo on the Bosch, than you do on the Yamaha. And the Yamaha, you primarily stay in standard mode. Sorry about that noise, but I live in an apartment complex. That's basically about it. I hope this helps you in your decision on which one you want. I know the newer Bosch has more torque than the one that I have here. It's got the smaller engine, so I'm sure that plays a little role, a little bit different. The shift assist, I don't see where I crunch any gears with the Yamaha when I'm going up and down some major hills, whereas with the Bosch, you notice when you go to shift, it hesitates a little bit to allow it to shift smoother, but I don't have that big of a problem with it. You know, just like anything, you just get used to it. And hope this helped, and I'll catch you on the other side. See you in the mountains. Bye.